Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how you can use Calendly's new routing forms feature to ask your consumers and ask your customers a bunch of questions up front before they schedule a call in with you. So the reason you do this is, one, it helps you gather some more information, so you're armed with that information prior to the call, so you can guide them through that call and help them a lot quicker and easier. And then maybe know what their interests are, so you can maybe upsell new opportunities. But also it helps sort of pre-qualify the leads a little bit more. They'll having a link where you can click on and leave some details to book in a call with you is obviously going to qualify your leads in some way. But if you're asking a bunch of questions ahead of time, it just pre-qualifies them even more, and they're more likely to actually show up for that call than not. So under Calendly, if you have a link, you'll see this new feature called routing forms. And we're just going to go straight in and create a new form. I'm just going to call this form Mr. and Mrs. Egypt. It's for one of our clients. And you can see you can start asking questions. So that's basically what I'm going to do. So what I've got here is their website. And they already have a form on their website asking the various questions that they wish to ask. So I'm basically going to replicate this on the Calendly link. So let's go straight in and see what we can create. So I'm going to add in a question. I want to ask their name, obviously. Let's go for first name, last name is 2 fields. This is required. I'm going to hit save. So there we got name, boom, boom. I am then going to ask for an email address, is required as well. I'm then going to ask for a phone number. I am then going to ask a couple of different questions. So I'm going to ask in here, short answer, what is your travel date? I'll make that as a required question as well. Ask another one, short answer. I'm going to ask in what is your group size? Again, make that required. I'm just going to go back here. How many days, and then what country they're from, and basically interests and wants. So let's go short answer. What country do you reside? And then I'm going to ask a paragraph question. What is your interests? I'm going to save that. So, and then I can move these around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just move that further up. So I have first name, last name, email, phone, what country do you reside, what is your travel date, what is your group size, and what other interests do you have? Let me just see if I've got that all here. They have for how many days. Okay, I'm going to add that in as well. So add in one more. How many days will you be in destination? And save that down. And I'll move that up just below travel date. So we're asking a bunch of questions here as well. You get the option to include a headline and description if you wish. But I'm not going to do that here, but you can add that in as well. If you click on this, you can add in a headline, add in a description, etc., etc. So in fact, what I'll do that just now, just so we can see. So what I'm going to do is take this, add that in here, create your ultimate Egyptian experience, and just take that there. So I'm basically replicating what's already there. So I've got that here, and I've got the form, and then I get the submit. So I'm going to click next. People whose answers match these routes will be sent to. So this gives you options to say, okay, if the email matches or includes or does not include, do something or whatever that would be. So it even allows you to do sort of these type of things as well. I'm not going to do that in this demo, but it allows you to then create different ways of routing people to maybe different people. So if you have a team of people, you can say, okay, this person is this email, or this is interested in a particular thing in a drop-down menu. and they send that to a particular person who knows about that particular interest. So you can send this out to various team members depending on the criteria that is filled in. But for this demo, I'm not going to do that. And you can see here it comes with a message, thank you for your interest. So again, you can edit that, custom message. It can go to an external URL as well, which we're actually going to do. So you can do a custom message on here, or I am going to go to an external URL. They have a thank you page, which anyone who fills out that form, the custom tours form, will go to a thank you page. I'm actually going to use that thank you page. So we can say, okay, I'm going to use this. This is a thank you page for thank you for your booking. I'm going to go back here, add that in there and save route. So basically anyone who fills out the form will be redirected to the thank you page. So then you can preview the form. Gives you an idea of what it looks like. Here's a form here, and I'm happy with that. And then I'm going to publish the form. So you can either send that form out as a link, or you can add it to the website and actually add it as a widget on the website. So basically that's what I'm going to do. So you can have it as a pop-up widget, a pop-up text, or embed in line, which we are going to use. So if I click on embed in line, hit continue. You can see here we can start changing some of the colours, the text, and the buttons, etc. So what I'm actually going to do is just take some of the colours from the website. The gold, for example, would be a good one. So I'm going to take that bit of code, which is the colour for the website. I'm going to add that as a button link code. So that's the gold. Text I will leave as is. Text I will change back to black, and everything else. So I can then copy the code. Just hit back so it goes back to that. Hit continue. We've copied the code and we're all good. So you can send the link out as it is, like I say, or add it to the website. So with Mr. and Mrs. Egypt, if I go to the custom experiences, they already have a form here, which is just your standard Calendly link, which they can then book, and someone can make a booking and schedule a call straight away. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to edit this page. I'm going to scroll down to where this panel is. Just for the sake of this, I'm just going to duplicate that panel. I'm just going to make it full width. This is actually using our website theme that we use. And I'm just going to edit the text that's within that. So this is the code. I'm just going to replace that with the code for that new routing form. I'm going to click save. And then that would appear in here as a form that people can fill out. They can then fill out that information, schedule a call, and then you'll have all that information ahead of time to help you with your call and help you with your sales. So it's a great tool. It's a fantastic tool to gather more details. It's a fantastic tool to get people to schedule a call with you, have those conversations. Very important if you're running multi-day experiences at a high price, custom tours, bespoke tours, if you're focusing on group tours and corporate tours, etc., and you want to take more inquiries. This is a great way of driving those inquiries through as another option. So people may just want to email you and send you information and get email communication that way, but some people will want to have that actual conversation with you, and using this tool could really help you close those sales a little bit faster and actually get to speak to the people, so you can then close the sales and upsell and do all the things that you are fantastic at. So hopefully this little video helps, and that's how you can use the new routing forms tool in Calendly to drive more qualified leads through your business.